Dave?
Just a couple general, are we supposed to be addressing the questions to Gus or to?
Either one is fine,
Scott?
Mr.
Okay.
Chairman.
Just a couple of general questions. I know you went through everything with fine tooth comb, et cetera. And you mentioned some of the big cost hitters such as healthcare again, which is similarly year in, year out. One of the items that I was interested in finding out is with the change in the economy, just general revenue streams coming in, whether it be just something as simple as building permits or other things. What kind of impacts is that doing to the town?
Overall, our revenue estimates are down in items such as that. We did significantly increase the fees charged for building permits and those types of things. So the bottom line will be roughly about the same dollar amount from the planning department, but our motor vehicle revenues are down, and virtually all other department revenues are down. And again, but the budget as a whole gets offset by the $450,000 bond truck and the $120,000 transfer from capital reserve, so that sort of throws the numbers askew. But by and large, the revenue picture as a whole is diminished slightly from last year.
Any other questions?
You know, what's the total number of permits that were pulled last year versus the year before?
I have no idea.
Those are things we'll get when we get into
I
it.
just thought I'd ask.
Yeah.
Looks like it's 12 people in DPW.
Okay.
Yes, Fred?
Scott, just wonder, you have the legislature cutting the retirement costs. Are there any other substantial state level cuts that you have to try to offset or that negatively impact?
Our boat revenues have gone down slightly as a result of some changes in the legislation there. Clearly, our retirement costs have gone up directly as a result of changes in state legislation. Those are the two biggest pictures. It remains to be seen what's going to happen long term with regards to our health insurance as the federal health insurance law begins to really take hold in 2014. A lot of unfunded mandates behind that. And
What happened this year on health insurance?
we budgeted at a 3-year average increase, which translated to, I think, 11%. But overall, our health insurance number is about the same as last year as a result of the reductions in staff.
But the rates have gone up about 11%.
Is this permanent? In prior years, hasn't there been some determination midway or partway through the year by the insurance company?
In October, we typically get a guaranteed maximum rate increase, and so we don't have that yet. So we just used a 3-year average to come up with that 11%.
Right.
Sorry, question. Do you have a percentage for the merit wages in terms of 0
What we
to 3%?
budgeted for?
Yeah.
We budgeted at 3% for the
Impact on
for the
payroll.
2 unions and the non-union personnel in the lower rank of the department.
Those are set though by contract, is that correct? Or am I mistaken?
Well, the 2 union contracts have a 0 to 4% scale in them.
Yeah.
And we use that same method of determining merit for the non-union.
So this is impact, 3% impact on payroll effectively. Because some people may not get 3, some could get more than 3.
It's an average number that we've used for
Right.
budgeting purposes.
Okay.
There is, in your books, beneath the big spreadsheet in the front, there's a breakdown in terms of what our overall wage and benefit costs are for the town and how that compared to last year.
Are these available electronically? Have you already asked that question?
I have not, but thank you very much, Dale.
Yes,
Spreadsheet forms?
yes, they are.
How do we get that?
I will email it to every budget committee member.
including those that don't want it electronically?
Including those who, if you have an email, I will send it to you. If you don't have an email, I have no way of sending it.
I was debating. I can delete it.
Is this something that can be posted on the town's website as well for the public at this point? or-
It does get posted eventually. At this point, the public's looking to the budget committee to make its recommendation.
Right.
We can post selectmen's recommendation.
Okay, if that's all the discussion on the budget, the only other comment I'd make is who's going to head up the first subcommittee and set up the meeting so that we have a contact and get moving for that meeting. And we'll go through the same we also ought to go around the budget committee and say our names so that Mia has a feel for who we all are.
I'll be right back. Don't do that yet.
That's Dale.
Is that like he hates me?
Kevin Roy.
Ray Mello Andrews.
Fred Butler.
Gus Benavides.
Phyllis Corrigan.
Dick Hickok.
Skip Murphy.
Susan.
Pat Marty.
Kevin Leandro.
Dave Forbath.
The friendly group.
Now it's time for your test. Small stuff.
Ooh, she's good.
Okay, so, I don't think I had, the minutes from the last meeting we had. I took them. Sandy nicely typed them up and made them look presentable. And is there any comments, or do you want to make a motion to approve that?
Make a motion to approve the budgets from our
Second.
previous meeting.
Any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'll abstain.
Yeah, okay. All right, so we're on for next week, and whoever's setting up the first subcommittee, make phone calls. Yes, Dave?
Same procedure as last year, you have the subcommittee, you make the presentation, and then we don't vote that week, it's the following week we vote? Is that?
We have room to vote the following week. If for some reason, we can leave the option open. If for some reason we want to vote on it the same week, I have no problem with that. What I want to try and do is move this process along so that we're not down to the end trying to scramble if we've had time through the year to get things done. So our position is the normal approach on a budget would be that we would discuss it, subcommittee discussion and recommendation 1 week, a final discussion with a vote the following week. If we have time to move all these items the following week into the first week, we might do it, depending on what the committee wants to do. And there will be an agenda for future meetings.
So this first subcommittee, we have till Thursday to make our appropriate meetings.
What we have to do is we have to make our meeting, meet with the department heads
As a group.
as a group,
Subgroup.
separate from here, may have that discussion, come together with a recommendation on what that is, and bring that to Thursday's meeting. That's why this first week is a tough one, because we have to, that subcommittee has to post that meeting. So if you wanted to have a Monday meeting with the admin people, you would need to know that tomorrow.
I'm gonna let, between you, Skip, and
Yeah, I think
let you
Skipper
guys
Sue
make the
should
arrangements,
be,
and I'll just carry along with
Sue,
it.
could you do that? And yes,
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Kevin, do you understand that these need to be posted through Sandy so that she can?
Yes, I understand, I mean,
public,
I should-
there,
I'm saying whatever they want to do, I'll go along with it.
it's
as far
enough
as
of a quorum that
myself
we
available.
call those all public meetings, so that if anybody wanted to come, they could.
Right.
Mr. Chairman, I know this might be a little bit out of order, but I just wanted to let this budget committee know, just in case they didn't know, that we do have a new police chief. It gives me great pleasure to announce that Kevin Keenan is our new police chief.
Not out of order at all.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Enjoy that round of applause now.
Are you trying to say politely, for whom the bell will toll?
It's more like a siren.
Yeah. No bells, right? Any other business? Okay. A motion to adjourn.
So moved. Second.
All those in favor?
Croc TV.